Dear beloved starseeds, I reach out to you with deep gratitude and unwavering devotion as we approach the closing chapters of your current journey on Earth. I speak to you with great love, fully acknowledging the challenges many of you are facing as starseeds and light workers during these times of profound global and cosmic transformation. Though the old systems seem to be resisting change with all their might, rest assured that their efforts are only a reflection of the inevitable rise of a new era. My intention is to remind you of your strength and provide clarity so you can move through these times with discernment, resilience, and unwavering faith in the light. Let us begin by addressing the wave of negativity and the attempts to discredit those who are leading the charge for transformation, particularly in public spaces. You may have noticed that certain figures, once praised for their positive messages, are now being targeted with coordinated attacks and their words twisted to create confusion. These attacks are not random. They stem from the hidden forces we often refer to as the Old Guard or Cabal. In their desperate final effort to hold on to power, they rely on tactics aimed at destroying reputations and dividing the awakened community, trying to create obstacles for those who are guiding humanity toward ascension. The last-ditch efforts of these fading powers rely on two primary tactics: destruction and division. They aim to undermine the credibility of those who stand as shining lights of consciousness, while also fostering division within the collective that has been steadily coming together in unity and shared purpose. By sowing seeds of doubt and mistrust, their goal is to weaken the collective will, diverting energy into conflict instead of forward, harmonious movement. It may feel disheartening, especially when these tactics hit close to home or affect your personal role models. But I encourage you to see these actions for what they truly are: the dying efforts of an old structure on the brink of collapse. This is proof that we are standing at a pivotal moment in Earth's evolution, and change is on the horizon. While it may be unsettling to witness the rise of negativity, the intensity of this final resistance is actually a powerful sign that we have reached a critical threshold. The more the old illusions are exposed by the growing light, the more desperate these outdated influences become, and the more bold their attempts to manipulate. Know that the aggression you see is a sign of their inability to stop humanity's awakening. You, as living embodiments of light, have grown too powerful in your collective radiance. The momentum toward unity is unstoppable. Even if the outer conflict seems loud and chaotic, behind the scenes, the ascension process is unfolding with remarkable precision. For those of you on the ground crew, I'd like to offer some guidance on how to move through this period with grace. First, it can be really helpful to distance yourself from divisive media or platforms that thrive on stirring up fear. Instead, choose spaces and activities that raise your vibration and nourish your spirit. Your energy is far too precious to waste on debates or drama that keep you stuck in negative emotional states. Instead, channel that energy into heart-centered actions. Whether it's creating art, volunteering for community projects, or diving deeper into meditation, do so with full intention. These actions align your daily life with higher frequencies, allowing you to become a stabilizing force for those around you. Next, practice observing rather than reacting. The old systems thrive on stirring up reactivity, which keeps emotional energy in turmoil. When faced with negative or misleading headlines, don't let them pull you into emotional chaos. Remember, these stories often aim to provoke fear or anger, pulling you away from your higher purpose. Choose neutrality and curiosity instead, and stay in control of your own energy. This helps you avoid being caught up in the negative narratives. And remember, unity consciousness doesn't mean ignoring injustice. It's about engaging from a place of love, calm, and clarity without getting trapped in the illusion of division. Lastly, be aware of the powerful energetic surges caused by cosmic shifts, planetary alignments, solar flares, and the opening of new stargates. These energies can leave you feeling unsettled, restless, or emotionally vulnerable. But they also bring great opportunities to anchor light, clear away lower energies, and accelerate your personal growth. By consciously working with these energies through spiritual practice, grounding, and connecting with the Creator, you can harness their transformative power rather than getting overwhelmed by the potential discomfort. Remember, you have far more power than you may realize, and with every choice you make aligned with love, you help shift the collective energy. Ultimately, humanity is on the verge of a huge shift, from living in lower density duality to embracing a higher, unified consciousness. This transition involves letting go of old illusions of separation and stepping into systems built on cooperation, compassion, and spiritual truth. As your body and mind adjust to these higher frequencies, you might experience some physical, emotional, or mental discomfort. This is part of what we call the rewiring of your crystalline template, a process where your energetic system becomes more aligned with divine potential. While symptoms like fatigue or sluggishness might feel inconvenient, they are actually signs that you're opening up to carry more light. Navigating this time calls for avoiding the negativity that tries to grab your attention. Darkness thrives on conflict and division, feeding off the emotional responses of those who engage with it on its own terms. Instead, a powerful way to respond is by radiating compassion, staying centered in your heart, and, when needed, physically or digitally distancing yourself from interactions that drain your energy. Let love be your quiet, yet powerful reply. Each moment you choose forgiveness or peaceful disengagement weakens the shadows. While the months ahead may bring some external chaos, you can move through them with grace by choosing not to feed into hostility. It's also important to recognize the efforts of benevolent groups within humanity, often referred to as white hats, who are working from within institutions and governments to dismantle outdated systems. Their work, which was once hidden, is now becoming more visible and shows a clear intention to restore integrity, fairness, and genuine service to the public. Stay above the drama of personality-driven politics or labels of good versus evil. See things from a higher perspective, understanding that these changes reflect a deeper realignment with cosmic principles. By maintaining neutrality and wisdom, you help dissolve the old dualistic patterns that hold many people back. Take comfort in knowing that the victory of light is already assured. The negativity you see now is just the last gasp of desperation. As more people awaken, the illusions fade, and the new Earth vision becomes more real. This vision is a world built on love, unity, and creative growth, free from oppressive systems. You are helping create it, moment by moment, whether as a teacher, healer, artist, or simply through your quiet presence spreading compassion. As we close one chapter and begin another, I encourage you to embrace your power to uplift. Affirm that you are capable of connecting the earthly and celestial realms through your words and actions. Every act of kindness and thought rooted in love helps accelerate Earth's transition to a higher reality. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a universal truth that frequencies resonate, amplify, and combine to create what we see in the world. When faced with doubt or cynicism from those who don't share your perspective, remain calm, knowing that every genuine, heartfelt interaction plants seeds of truth. The old systems are tightening their grip, not because they are strong, but because they are fragile. These systems, built on fear, control, and separation, are frantically clinging to power as their foundation crumbles beneath them. The reason they're tightening their hold is not out of strength, but out of desperation. They fear the unstoppable wave of awakened hearts, the growing collective consciousness that cannot be contained or manipulated by outdated structures. As the frequency of humanity rises, the cracks in these old systems become more visible, and their fear intensifies. They are aware of their inevitable collapse, and they will do everything in their power to hold on for as long as they can. But the more they try to grip tightly, the more their own instability becomes apparent. Even though current events might seem dramatic or alarming, even as chaos swirls around you and the noise of the world grows louder, don't let fear overshadow your inner knowing that a cosmic plan is unfolding perfectly. This divine blueprint, beyond human comprehension, is at play, and though you may not always see it with your physical eyes, trust that all is unfolding as it should. The storm is not a sign of defeat, but of transformation. There is a higher order to what is happening, an unfolding that transcends the superficial level of appearances. In times of uncertainty, remember to turn your focus inward. The truth and clarity you seek reside within you. Connect with the universal essence that is part of your very being, the boundless, infinite energy that connects all of us. From this center, meet the world with unwavering love, compassion, and clarity. Do not allow the external circumstances to disturb your inner peace. When you are anchored in love, you become an unshakable force of light in the world. The time is coming when the illusions that have governed human experience for so long will no longer hold up. The old structures, built on lies, separation, and fear, are reaching their breaking point. Every soul will have to choose whether to embrace unity and higher consciousness or cling to the old ways that perpetuate division and suffering. This is the moment of choice, the great reckoning of the soul. You, dear one, stand at the threshold of a significant historical shift. You are not merely an observer of these times. You are an active participant, co-creating with the cosmic forces that have poured so much care and effort into humanity's evolution. Your presence here, in this time of monumental change, is no accident. You were born to be a catalyst for this transformation, to be a channel for the higher ideals that are deeply embedded in your soul. You are here to help guide Earth through this narrow path of awakening, carrying the light that will lead her toward becoming a radiant part of the galaxy. As I, Ashtar, share these words, understand that we, from the higher realms, observe your journey with great love and admiration. We witness the courage it takes for you to wake up each day with an open heart, despite the flood of negativity, confusion, and chaos that surrounds you. We see your light shining brightly, even when the darkness tries to obscure it. It is your empathy, your creativity, your refusal to be dragged into the negativity of the world that strengthens our faith in humanity's evolution. Even though the world around you may seem broken, your inner light is a beacon, a symbol of the future. Yes, the horizon glows with the promise of transformation. Yes, the old paradigm is crumbling, but in this breakdown, the seeds for tomorrow's peace, prosperity, and unity are being planted. These are not just symbolic words. They are a reflection of the reality that is unfolding before you. Let me leave you with one final reminder. Keep your light shining bright. Anchor love wherever you go, whether it's online, in your community, or in your personal relationships. The world is in need of healing, and each interaction you have is an opportunity to anchor more light into the collective field. Resist the temptation to add fuel to conflict by reacting impulsively. Instead, rise above it with compassion, clarity, and understanding. Sometimes, the wisest course of action is to remove yourself from battles that only serve to deepen the division. This is not about passivity, but about choosing where to place your energy. When you act from love, you are contributing to the creation of the new earth. In the coming months, there may be turbulence, There may be moments of confusion, resistance, and upheaval. But there will also be tremendous growth in consciousness, new revelations, and clearer glimpses of the new Earth's blueprint. Trust these changes, for they are guided by the Ashtar Command and many other light alliances working together with divine precision. You are not alone in this journey. You are supported by vast networks of cosmic families and Earth-based allies, all of whom are working to ensure that no force can dim the dawn that is rising. Dear star seeds, trust in your power, trust in the light you bring. The illusions created by the old guard can never stand up to the brilliance of the light you embody. You came to Earth for this very purpose, to be living beacons, merging the infinite with the everyday. You are the bridge between the higher realms and the Earth, bringing forth the wisdom, compassion, and unity that are needed for this great transition. You are not separate from the cosmic forces that guide you. You are an integral part of them. Your presence, your actions, and your heart's devotion are what will shape the future of this planet. So, beloved ones, take comfort in knowing that you are an essential part of this cosmic unfolding. You are here to help birth a new reality, one rooted in love, unity, and peace. Though the old system may make its final noise, it's powerless against the unstoppable momentum of awakened souls. Stand firm in your faith, act from love, and remember that your role in creating Earth's next reality is invaluable. Together, we are bringing the future we've all envisioned in our hearts into being. Every moment you live in alignment with your higher purpose, you contribute to the collective shift. Keep moving forward with love, trust, and confidence, for the new Earth is already on its way.